fine. I paid $150 to tell 200 or 300 people how they could help me grow my business or to get a client from it, so it was worth that preparation for me. So I want to dissect this with you. The first sentence, couple sentences. Have you ever given a presentation where afterwards someone came up to you and said, that was fabulous, who here thinks public speaking is fun, who here avoids public speaking at all costs? This was a strong opening, and I made it about them, not me. The number one fear among us today is the fear of public speaking, so I gave that quote. I quoted a well-known and added some humor and made it light, but it was relevant to the subject. The ironic thing is public speaking is one of the most important skills necessary to succeed in business, so that was an important statement. This is really important of what I am communicating. I once saw a woman talk about her business, so there I gave a story. That's the engaging part. Well, a lot of it's all engaging anyways, but I gave an actual example of, instead of saying, you know, how you present determines how you come across, I gave an actual example story to prove my point. So stories, examples, hone your message much more effectively. And then I said bad presentations produce bad results, and that was a serious, powerful statement. If you want your presentations to produce great results, you need to have great presentation skills. So again, I'm talking about the audience, not me. I'm addressing their needs. Okay, and then I said, I wish I had time to let you know what makes a great presentation. So I'm showing them that I care, and I'm adding a little humor, even though nobody laughed at that. But it was cute. I enjoy saying it when half my time was up. Reason to go to my website. Okay, so then I say, I love this. However, you can find lots of free public speaking tips on my website, which is listed on my brochure in front of you. So I gave them a reason to go to my website. I didn't say, go visit me to learn more about Jacki Rose at www.jacki. I didn't say that. And that takes up too much time in my 3 minutes anyways. I said, if there are more, check for free public speaking tips, go to my website. I didn't spend the time saying about the website because they all had brochures in front of them. Now, when you give your presentations here, I did hear someone say her website, and I like that because we don't have them in front of us. And matter of fact, I was at a networking event recently, and somebody got up and said her website, and I wrote it down and I checked out that person's website because it was interesting. So those situations, it can be very effective. Okay, one of you will win my CD because I put it in the raffle for the chamber breakfast. But if you still would like one, I have some extras. So that was sort of a sales pitch. I let people know that I have it available if they want to purchase it. I didn't come up here and say, if you want to buy, I have CDs for sale. They're $10. Come see me afterwards and buy one. I didn't say that. Okay. I thrive on turning ordinary people into great presenters. I showed them my passion for what I do. So I wanted them to know that I'm passionate about this. And I love it. And then if you want to turn your staff into great presenters, or if you want to turn yourself into a great presenter, then give me a call. So I emphasize the benefit to them if they call me, and letting them know what I can do for them. And that's with every one of us. When we get up to present, or we're selling, we're not there, oh, I hope they like me, I hope they buy from me. We're there because we have something to offer the audience. And that's what we have to remember. Our service, which I'm sure a lot of you already get this, but our service, our product is to benefit the audience or to benefit the potential client. And so it's not about us making the sales. And we sometimes forget that. So we always emphasize the benefits. Let's see, I'll leave you with one really good tip, I'll leave you with one really good tip. So I'm giving them something for nothing. The more knowledge you can share with your audience, the more they're going to want to hire you and do business with you. Because you're showing them what you can do, you're not telling them what you can do. And then I gave a testimonial without saying, hey, here's a testimonial, here's what people said about me. That's not what I said. I said afterwards, people came up to me and said, that was a fabulous presentation, you spoke from your heart and connected with the audience. And then I said, I gave them a reason why I said that. Not like, oh, that's how great I am. No, I said, so if you speak from the heart, when you connect with the audience, and when you give your audience something they can benefit from, the next presentation you give just may be fabulous. So again, it's all about them, and I'm using these examples because your audience wants to know about you. Your audience wants to know how good you are. So I'm telling them in an effective way. And I don't even think this speech was 3 minutes. I think it was 2.5. Where most people who get the spotlight, they go over their time. Well, what is my time doing? Okay. I bring a clock with me to every presentation to make sure I end on time. Public speak. Oh, this little clock says public speaking can be fun. It's not for sale. It's not a promotional thing. And so the reason why I made it a little bit shorter is so I wouldn't have to rush through it. It's better to give a 2.5-minute presentation in 3 minutes rather than a 3-minute presentation in 2 minutes. So whenever you have a presentation to give, like the 5-minute presentation, if you have who has the 5-minute presentation next week? Okay, so you want to create a 3.5-minute presentation so you can take your time, maybe interact with the audience, maybe there's time for laughter that takes up seconds, and then you don't have to, and you have those pauses that emphasize certain things.